Hello, good morning everybody. This is Putana H, English lecturer, Department of English, Soundarya Institute of Management and Science. Today I would like to talk about one more lesson, that is ignorance is not bliss. It is one of the best lesson which speaks about ignorance is not a bliss. See, what is ignorance? Ignorance, that is something which we do not know about any particular thing, and ignorance is not a bliss. Bliss means gift or some kind of a boom. See here, the narrator Tabish Khair, basically he was born and brought up in the European country Denmark, and he was working as a lecturer in English, and later he was working as a journalist in one of the top newspaper editor. So even he worked as a journalist in the Hindu and even Times of India. So according to the narrator, ignorance is not a bliss. This is we have to understand, because in the modern world science and technology has played a very important role in order to collect a lot of information about the world in different fields. The title itself says that ignorance is not a bliss. Being an ignorant or a person who does not know anything about a particular topic or subject or a thing, it's not a bliss. See, there is a saying by one of the famous ancient philosopher and a thinker, that is Socrates. Even Socrates says, I know that I am an intelligent because I know that I know nothing. See, what a wonderful message, because Socrates says that I know that I am intelligent. I know that I have gained some knowledge. But ultimately, he says that I know nothing. Because in order to understand the world, in order to acquire knowledge and information about the world, it's very difficult for a man to grasp the entire information about the world at a time. Because human mind is limited. And moreover, humans have a capacity to understand and collect the information, but it doesn't mean that the same knowledge and information will be replied or conveyed at a time whenever we require. So this is very important. The narrator, he says that ignorance is not a bliss, because he wants to express that because of medias, because of social medias, because of this internet and other the media, we will collect a lot of information about any particular fields. Maybe it's a science and technology, maybe it's a sociology or society, culture, languages, tradition, and even the ancient books, and even the biology. So all the subjects, all the fields in the universe, we can collect information through internet. But internet is a platform where we can access or we can collect a certain information about a particular thing or particular subject or particular the picture or image of a particular thing. But it doesn't mean that it is the exact thing whatever we are going to collect or see or access through internet. Because there are a lot of informations which we do not know, but at the same time some of the informations may be real or true, and some of the informations may be fake. See, even there are several news channels all across the world, they telecast, and even some of the radio channels, they also broadcast. But it doesn't mean that whatever they telecast or whatever they broadcast will be exactly the same what the reality what the event or the incident which took place in a particular place. So we have to understand that maybe knowledge is very important in order to collect the information, but whatever the information that we collect from the internet will be exactly the same. Sometimes it may be false, sometimes it may be fake. So the narrator, he speaks about, the every, not only the human beings, but every animal beings, every animals have got the extraordinary knowledge, because it is a gift of nature. Nature has given gift to every living and non-living things, that according to the situation and according to the time and according to circumstances, every living and non-living creatures have the knowledge or the adaptability to survive. Because every living creatures, even for example the birds, even some of the birds, they can fly so high in the sky, and they know where to fly and how to fly, and where they go in search of food, and where they are going to nest. So even not only the birds, but even look at the aquatic creatures. For example, fish. See, some of the fish which can travel so fast inside the oceans, inside the sea. It doesn't mean that, see, who has given knowledge? See, knowledge is different, but information is entirely different, because every human beings may collect information about the world. It doesn't mean that every human being, whoever collects the information, is much more knowledgeable. So knowledge is something very different, and only the information that we gather from the social media or from the internet is entirely different. See, there is a saying, information is different from knowledge, but there is a knowledge without information, because there is no knowledge without information. See, many aspects, maybe a student or maybe a person and who browses internet, he will collect all the information about the world, about the universe, but it does not have a much knowledge about a particular thing or particular subject or a topic. So that's why knowledge is different, but information is also different. So here there is also if you look at a small kids in LKG or UKG, where the students are going to sing a melodious song, Twinkle, Twinkle Little Star, how I wonder what you are. So it is a very rhythmic and very the melodious song, but every student or every children in the class, they are going to sing. But it doesn't mean that just they are going to sing the song, but they don't have the much more idea behind these lines or behind these words. See, at the same time, some of the animals, they look at the sky in the night and where the stars are twinkling, but they just look at the twinkling, the moment of the stars, and just they go ahead. But as a human being, and whenever we look at the sky, we carefully observe what is happening in the space, what is happening in the sky, so how the stars are moving, so how the planets are revolving around the universe. So everything we collect information. See, look at the sky without having any kind of the thinking or a knowledge is entirely different from a person who has a depth knowledge about a particular subject or a particular field, or who looks at the sky and observes each and every moment of stars. Because see, that's why the narrator, what he says, the knowledge is not a bliss, because we have to gain knowledge and we have to collect the information throughout the world in different ways. See, at the end of this essay, he brings out there is a difference between books and internet. See, nowadays there are there are lakhs and lakhs of books have come into market, but at the same time majority of the books have also come online. See, many e-books under the e-library. So here what happens, that nowadays most of the students and especially the majority of the youngsters, they spend a lot of time only on internet and only on social media. But they rarely spend their time in go through the books. Because there is a lot of difference between a person who goes through the book and a person who browses on the internet. See, usually while browsing the internet, one does not require much concentration and one does not require much interest. But keep on browsing whatever the data or whatever the information that will display on your mobile, the screen. So anyone can go through and somebody, they may collect information, but not so seriously or not with lot of curiosity. But whereas a person who reads a book, and before we are going to read a book, we have to set our mind and we have to select the place. We have to sit in a lonely place where no one can disturb him. So then when we go through the newspaper, book or a newspaper, so we sit at least 1 hour or 2 hours with a lot of concentration, and we go through the book and we collect much more information. But see, when we read the book, and knowingly or unknowingly, we have a knowledge, and we have a knowledge and skill, so that whatever we read, at the same time we are going to judge whether the writer or the narrator who has written the book has exactly what he has explained. Then we are going to judge. See, but in the internet, many trolls may come, even on social medias like Facebook, the LinkedIn, Insta, so many other social medias or on Insta. So where there are hundreds of people or millions of people at a time, they keep troll some of the videos and even messages and see the good as well as the bad things. But see, a person who browses the internet or who log into these websites, knowingly unknowingly he will see the images and he will get some information, but he does not have a knowledge to how to judge and whether it is a real or fake, and see why it is like that. See, while a person who reads the book, he will get a extra knowledge to judge whether a writer has written apt, or at the same time a person who browses the internet, he does not have the mindset, or even he does not have the tendency to identify whether the news is fake or whether the news or information is the true, because he does not have much knowledge. See, maybe he is going to get information and he may go through some of the the videos and even messages, but he does not have a knowledge, and he does not have a the ground reality to judge, hey, this is fake or this is real. So he does not have. So here at the end of this lesson, we will come to know that knowledge is not a bliss, because anyone can collect information through internet and even other social media, but knowledge it requires or it acquires only through experience. Because how the experience comes, every day everyone should spend at least 1 or 2 hours in go through the newspapers and in go through books, so that we will get lot of information how to judge and analyze, and analyze what the writer or what the poet or what the columnist has written in a particular piece of the written form. So that's why even we can understand that knowledge is not a bliss, because maybe the knowledge, some people says that, and information, anyone can get information, but knowledge, every living as well as the non-living things, even including, he says, not only human beings are having much more knowledge, but at the same time some of the animals are also having a lot of knowledge. For example, dogs, and how the dogs will catch hold of a thief or a burglar. So because some dogs and even the fish like dolphin and several birds, so they can sing songs and even they can also dance, and see, they know that what is knowledge means, they know how to collect the information, but at the same time how to live in the society or in this world. So collecting information, anyone can collect the information through internet, social medias and other the method of observing the things and information. But knowledge is something very important and it's very different, but it comes only through our the reading skills, through our experience and through our how to judge the world or how to live in the society. We learn a lot of things, but if we have a knowledge and we know how to implement it in a real sense of our life. So that's why we can understand that knowledge is not a bliss. See, that's why the narrator Tabish Khaim, he speaks about, see, knowledge is not a bliss, because the experience makes the people to become much more knowledgeable, and information everywhere we can get, that's not important, but any information whatever we get, but we should have a knowledge to judge whether the information is fake or true. So that's why, so I hope that you might have understood this lesson well, and that's why knowledge is not a bliss. So we have to listen and we have to think that, because knowledge is not a bliss, and the knowledge comes only through our experience, how to live in a society, how to gain knowledge by reading books and by collecting information from other people. So thank you very much. So I hope we should have a best of luck for the coming examination.